AFTV, this week it's Arsenal versus West Ham United. Significant game for Arsenal because we've lost our first two games. West Ham's lost their first two games, so it's a real must-win game for both clubs. However, what I really wanted to talk about in this video is the return of a certain player, Jack Wilshere. He was at this great football club for 17 years. Joined from, I think he was at Luton's academy. Joined from Luton, came here to Arsenal, and right throughout the youth ranks, all of the coaches used to say, listen, we've got an absolute gem here. This guy is going to be the next big thing. Brilliant player, great with both feet, great vision, great passing, just a supreme talent. Not just for Arsenal Football Club, but exactly what England needs in the midfield. He was almost like that player that wasn't your typical English midfielder. He was more like your sort of continental midfielder that is comfortable to receive the ball in any position. And from the first time he made his debut, I think that was at the age of 16 for Arsenal, we were all so excited for him. And who can forget that game he played against Barcelona, where he was absolutely brilliant. Even the Spanish media and that were raving over him and saying, listen, this is like a sort of Iniesta type, Xavi type player that has come through the ranks at Arsenal Football Club. And it was just looking so good for him that he was going to be the next big thing at this club. But the one thing that has struck him down right throughout his career and has really always held him back has been injuries. Injury after injury after injury, and serious injuries. And what I've always felt sorry for him is that every time he's just on his way back from an injury, and a lot of those injuries are ankle injuries, every time he just seems to be on his way back, bang, another injury again. And it really has hindered Jack Wilshere throughout his career. And hence, at the end of this season, when his contract came to an end, he ended up leaving. He did want to stay at the club initially, and what I was told is that he was going to stay. But when the new manager came in, Jack wanted to find out, listen, am I going to be starting week in, week out? You know, I'm getting older now. I need to play football regularly. He was really disappointed because he hadn't made the England squad, something that I think he should have done. I mean, and in hindsight, when you looked at how we went out, we lacked control in the middle of the park. I think he should have went to the World Cup. And I think maybe that was the last straw for him, and he said to himself, I've got to be playing week in, week out. My career, I've got 4 or 5 years left. I want to play. And he left Arsenal and went to West Ham. And I was gutted. I mean, I know he's got West Ham connections. Apparently his dad's a big West Ham fan. But I was absolutely gutted because I just wanted to see his supreme talent played out here at the Emirates. And you know the other thing about him that I loved about this guy? He loved Arsenal Football Club. If you met the guy, which I was lucky enough to do a few times, you could tell he loves the club. It hurt him when we lost. You know, he was like a fan playing for the team. And it's gonna be weird seeing him come back here this weekend in a West Ham shirt. I mean, I know he had the loan spell at Bournemouth and he was away for a while playing for another club, but when he went away on that loan move to Bournemouth, he didn't play against us. This time he's going to be coming back and he's going to be playing against us, and it's not going to seem right. But I know one thing, I for one, and I think I speak on behalf of like every Arsenal fan, he will get a warm welcome here at Arsenal Football Club because the fans loved him. And I think the fans still love him, and I think he's going to get a beautiful reception when he comes in. Don't do too well. I hope he don't do too well in this game. But then for the rest of the season, I hope he goes on and has a blinding season and gets his spot back in that England team. He is a proper football person. I love this guy. So, best of wishes to Jack after this weekend's games. But it's going to be weird to see Jack Wilshere returning. What do you guys think? I want you to leave it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. Did we treat him badly here at Arsenal? Should we have pulled out all the stops and made sure he stayed at Arsenal? I mean, we gave a new contract to Granit Xhaka. He's been inconsistent. Could Jack have been a better option to say as Xhaka? Or Was it the right time for him to leave? What do you guys think? I'd love to hear from you. Leave it in the comments below. But Jack Wilshere returns back here to the Emirates, and not in red.